Good afternoon, everyone. Phil Simons here with Columbia Grain and your weekly grain market recap. Well, the markets were definitely driven by headlines once again this week, but the biggest headline on us right now is that we're entering a 3-day weekend with Labor Day upon us. So happy Labor Day, everybody. And the markets will not reopen until Monday evening at 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. The other biggest headline that was driving the markets around, or at least making everybody scratch their head, was the latest snafu from the USDA in terms of weekly export sales reports. Right now, we're being told that the next weekly export sales report won't be available to the general public until September 15th. So, with this, if we do not see the next sales report until September 15th, we will actually be 2 weeks into the new marketing year for corn. There are also numerous private analysts releasing potential yield updates for corn and soybeans this week. The last report from the USDA in August had the potential yield for corn at 175.4 bushel to the acre. Some of the latest rounds that we saw this week were coming in at potential yield for corn at 173.2 bushel to the acre. So potentially down a little bit in terms of yield for corn. Soybeans, on the other hand, is really coming in line with overall where we were last month on the USDA report, which is 51.8 bushel to the acre. So very little change noted there, potential change noted there. The other headlines that continue to drive the markets this week was the war continues to really drive prices around. We are absolutely seeing grain flowing out of Russia and Ukraine. Russia is offering wheat at cheap values, some $80 to $90 a metric ton under U.S. HRW FOB offers. But at the same time, there were also additional artillery strikes on some export facilities earlier this week. So continue to see, or expect to continue to see, knee-jerk reactions in terms of what's going on or what unfolds over in that part of the world as well. The other headline that was actually hitting the markets this morning was that there was an assassination attempt on Argentina's vice president yesterday. And as a result, there were actually, the markets were closed. There was no farmer selling, no bank activity, no export license registrations. Really, it was viewed to help curtail a lot of potential knee-jerk reactions that could have taken place today in the marketplace over there. So really, with all the headlines that are hitting the markets, I do want to share my screen with you again and take a look at what the monthly activity had been in the futures markets anyway, since August 1st to today. So let's take a month look of what happened in August. So really starting over on the left-hand side of the screen, we take a look at December corn. We can see that the monthly range was 96 cents overall, but the net change for the month to today has been positive by 42 cents. Next, looking at soybeans, nove beans, we can see that the monthly range was $1.28. But the monthly change, net change, was down 57 cents. Right in the middle, you can see that Kansas D's 22, the monthly range was $1.13, and the monthly change was actually down by 8 cents. Next, we see Chicago December wheat, the month range being $1.06, but then again, the monthly change was actually down by 20 cents. And then if we take a look at Minneapolis, we can see the overall monthly range of 83 cents, but then the change of down 31 cents as well. So this month's price action is just another great reminder of the importance of getting your orders out there and working, especially with some of the accumulator contracts that we have available. This is a great way to get a premium in the current market environment. And really the one that's been catching my eye today, at least, has been the December Kansas of 2023. Looking at one of our accumulator contracts, you could actually lock in futures prices of $9.40 a bushel. Now, this is close to a 60-cent premium, higher than what you can get a traditional hedge to arrive for. So be sure to give your local Columbia Grain merchandiser a call to see what we can do for your marketing alternatives. And remember, facts are priceless, opinions are worthless. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll talk with you next week.